I was told I was not supposed to address anybody here, but I just still try to address them. The Bank Hapolim team, we have Catalyst group, Kylkalist, and all the other important members of the Israeli economy. A very good morning to all of you from Singapore Airlines. And it's a pleasure to be here at this historic city of Tel Aviv. Back in October last year, when we were informed of this conference, we thought it's a good opportunity to share a little about what we can help you in terms of service. And our regional vice president for Europe, Mr. Menon, he was supposed to be here, but he extends his apologies for he can't be here himself. But before we continue to share a little about Singapore and Singapore Airlines, and to manage your expectations, I must qualify that we are at best the practitioners of the trade. And in simple words, we are not professors or academics who can coin beautiful terms and hypnotize the crowd. We are here to tell you nothing new that you don't know of already as a concept. But perhaps we will try to share how we put to practice some of those concepts. Okay. Now, Singapore is a very small country. We are only 500 square kilometers in area, and we are about 5 million people, that's all. Yet, by no means our country or the airline, we had narrow vision to begin with. Now, it all starts with leadership. I'm sure you guys know about it. And in our case, we are quite fortunate to have leaders with bold vision who could see and shape our future despite all the odds and uncertainties. First, we knew as a small airline we couldn't depend on government subsidies, and we had to stand on our feet from day one. There was no scope for any bad decision, and we had to be clear and firm-footed in all how we position ourselves in the industry. Now, if you don't know about Singapore Airlines, we chose then to be a premium full-service airline, and we knew we had to offer the best service and be among the top in order to survive. While the government of Singapore owns 51% of our Singapore Airlines through Temasek, but we are run quite independently along commercial lines with independent board of directors and no government funds to subsidize us. In fact, we pay hefty dividends back to the owners, and we have organic operations with very low, what we call a debt to equity ratio, which is quite unique in the region where we operate. Now, in the areas of, in the eras of 60s and 70s, multi-million-dollar investments in aircraft was unheard of. But we knew as a small airline we had to expand beyond Singapore and Southeast Asia in order to be the leader in our industry. We created, and we are still creating, many innovations in our industry. For example, we were the first to offer unlimited alcoholic drinks in economy class, and we were the first to offer fully flat beds for business class customers, and many, many more, which I think my colleague Daniel will tell later. So while we are clear about our being the leader and innovator, we also knew from day one that we had to deliver this superior service at a superior cost position. And we had to do it sustainably over a very long period of time. Such thinking and focus made us a very careful and pragmatic innovator. We would not seek innovation for the sake of it, and we chose all dimensions of our strategy in a way that has the best fit. So I think in the earlier we had a panel who were talking about marketing, sales, service, how do we align all of these? So I'd like to try to give you an example of what our thinking behind is this. Now, Singapore Airlines, we decided to replace our old aircrafts with the new ones more regularly than the competition. What it means to us? It means it has many advantages from all perspectives. On one hand, from a marketing perspective, it gives us a younger fleet which can go out and get more customers. And on the other hand, from operational perspective, it would cost less to maintain newer aircrafts. On one hand, newer aircrafts would break down less, and it would be easier for our crew, cabin crew, service our customers. And on the other hand, it also allowed us to introduce better seats, better products faster than the competition. So just a small thinking that we must replace our aircrafts more regularly has many advantages, which affects your marketing, sales, all the other aspects of the organization. I think we also heard about IT systems, technology, innovation, Facebook, etc., etc. Now, in our company, we scrutinize our systems very carefully, and only if it provides certain very clear benefits, it gets in. We do not pursue cutting-edge technology until it gives us a cutting-edge and sustainable advantage. As markets change and evolve, we have also evolved our strategy. We have what we call in airline lingo the open skies in Singapore. What it means is we have to compete in both the full service and the no-frills segments. So we have created a unique portfolio of airline strategy in which we are competing in the full service segment for long haul, medium haul, short haul flights. And we also have our airlines for the no-frills segments in the medium and short haul. This is quite unique in the industry, and I think we haven't heard of any other airline who has done this so far. Like Israel, we have a small so-called domestic market. So we have expanded overseas to get more market share. We now have a 20% stake in Virgin Australia. And we also have a 49% stake in Vistara, which is a full-service airline based in India. So as you can now begin to get a feel, a lot of thought and planning goes behind each of our decisions and brand building. Now, we also heard about people, training, and the real people behind the scenes. So I will tell you that as we are focused about the planning aspects of our company, we are also very clear that eventually the most crucial aspect of our business is the delivery of the customer service. And that is done by people, our cabin crew, pilots, employees on the ground in the air. And we provide a very well-structured and comprehensive training program to all our employees. Even during the most financially difficult times, we have never ever cut back on investment on our people. Our crew goes through a rigorous training program throughout their career. Our pilots go through a program which is unparalleled and the envy of the industry. And our ground employees and officers also have a tailored program when they join us, and this is also continuously updated throughout their career based on their skills and capabilities. Our management development program, our team leaders and managers are given lots of opportunities from very early stages of their career. And the idea is to develop their abilities and fulfill their potential. So these programs are mainly meant to ensure that we have well-rounded leaders who are not only in tune with the changing times, like what it was mentioned earlier, that Facebook, the Twitter, the digital customer, etc., but also loyal to the company for the entire career and lifetime. The effect of such focus on our staff development is that our employees are motivated. They also have a sense of ownership, and they themselves go the extra mile to ensure that our customers are happy with our service. And this is done consistently through various feedback mechanisms. After all, we believe that our real and only sustainable advantage against competition is the strength of our people and the strong service mindset that they carry with them. So with this, I'll hand over to Mr. Daniel, who will tell us more about our company. But I must like to share that this is my third day in Israel, and I'm quite happy with the people, the culture, the history, and I thank you for having us. Thank you.